Am I the asshole for refusing to include men in my bachelor and wedding party? Even though my fiancé asked me to. I 27 have been with my fiancé 27F for 4 years, and we're getting married in 4 months. Everything's been going smoothly with the wedding planning, except for one unexpected issue that's come up recently. For context, my entire wedding party is made up of women. I know that might sound unconventional, but it's just how my life naturally turned out. I was raised in a small, close-knit neighborhood. My parents were both only children, so I don't have cousins or a big extended family. I do have a sister who I'm really close with, but other than that, I never really had that stereotypical bro group growing up. For some reason, and honestly, I still don't totally understand it. I've always found it much easier to form really deep friendships with women. What's funny is that I don't even share many common interests with them. I'm into sports, racing, gaming, even a little bit of woodworking, and none of my close women friends are into any of that stuff. But conversations with them have always come easily. They're the ones I've leaned on emotionally, and vice versa. Just clicked. It's super easy to be myself with them, crack jokes, etc. Over the years, my close-knit circle has grown to include 2 friends from middle school, 3 friends from high school, 2 from college, and of course my sister. These women are my people. They're the ones I've spent birthdays with, called when life got messy, and made lifelong memories with. Of course, I'd be lying if I said there was never any complicated history. Years ago, all before I met my fiancé, there were occasional feelings involved from a few of them. But I didn't really reciprocate the feelings, and it's now long in the past. At this point, the friendships are solid and genuinely platonic. I'm completely confident in the boundaries we have, and I've always been upfront with my fiancé about all of it. Now, I do have some guy acquaintances, coworkers, gym buddies, people I'll chat with if we're at the same party, but they're not close friends. I wouldn't call them if something bad happened, and I don't really hang out with them one-on-one. So when it came time to choose my wedding party and plan my bachelor party, it was a no-brainer to include the people I'm actually closest to. And they just all happened to be women. My fiancé was totally okay with this at first. She even joked about how I basically have an all-girls entourage. The same group is also planning a surprise bachelor party for me, and I love that it's coming from people who know me so well. It's a pretty unconventional bachelor party, as I'll be the only man in the party, so I'm curious to see what they've planned. But a few days ago, my fiancé brought this issue up again, and this time she seemed uneasy. She asked if I could include a couple of guys, maybe some of my casual male friends or even her cousins, just to balance it out and make it feel more traditional. I told her I wasn't comfortable with that, just because they're men. She said she's not accusing me of anything shady. She trusts me, but said it still looks weird for a bachelor party to be all women. I asked her if she'd feel the same way, if she had only guy friends and wanted them as her bridesmen. She said yeah, she'd probably try to include a couple of women to even it out. I told her I get that it might seem different from the outside, but for me it's real. These are the people who matter to me, and I don't think gender should determine whether someone gets to stand by your side on your wedding day. She's been a little bit sad ever since. I do feel bad and I'm trying to be empathetic, but I also feel really strongly that this isn't about tradition or appearances. It's about sharing this moment with the people who've actually been there for me. Am I the asshole?